Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay Glaffelter from Geek Dad Life.
And I'm Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy.
And we're here to dive into your favorite toy lines 1 year at a time. And it's been getting weird in Transformers land.
Yeah, this episode might be dangerous because it's just me and you. And
so, okay.
we need a Transformers Sherpa or something.
I know. I was worried. And I told you right before we hit the record button here, like I went in and I tried to find the most engaging and full featured picture of like each of the toys we're covering today. Because of that reason, because we didn't have like a Ken or an expert here, that like knows them or loves them.
And that's not to say that people don't want to be on the show. We've got a long line of people chomping at the bit to get on the show, but we haven't been able to keep our recording schedule consistent. We're all over the place, so that's on us. That's on us. Can you do it Friday? I mean Saturday. I mean Monday. I mean Tuesday.
But it's fun when it's just the two of us.
Absolutely.
So I think it'll be interesting for people that are like diehards for 1989 Transformers. They're probably not going to be happy, but whatever. This is sharing our perspective on.
I'm looking at the list. I had some of this stuff. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
But so we're in 1989, second to last year of American G1 Transformers. It's wild to think in my mind that while Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was ascending to its peak, Real Ghostbusters was really strong. Batmania of there's just such a cultural shift in 1989. And the fact that Transformers were still on shelves, and it's not like some later years where there's like 3 figures. There's still a ton of toys in this year to dig into.
Oh yeah,
it's wild. Like it's almost like it got memory hold, but I don't remember most of these figures existing. Or at least I was buying toys, and I remember buying toys then.
But, yeah, I'm looking at my toy year chart here, and we're officially in '89. We're officially on to New Adventures of He-Man. Tank, Bomb, however you want to characterize that. Although it goes on for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Just no cultural. As someone who was there, as someone who was into the original He-Man Masters of the Universe line, no cultural impact at the time. Kids just weren't into it. G.I. Joe's still going. Nintendo and Sega are out there, but everything, all those classics, Thundercats, Mask, Muscles, Centurions, and Humanoids, Robotech, Bionic 6, Bravestar, all that stuff is done. It's all done. There's nothing of that. We're now shifting over to, like you said, Real Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Beetlejuice is on the shelves.
You're right. Yep.
And Toy Biz Batman, because this is '89.
Mm-hmm.
So Toy Biz Batman hits, and also Computer Warriors. So whatever that's worth.
Don't forget them.
Yeah.
But like what was 89 toys for you? Were you already like, Batmania as well? Or like where was your Dan Larson's,
No, and if you go back and listen to the G.I. Joe episodes, I was definitely still getting some G.I. Joe stuff, but at that point I was definitely living a bit through my younger brother.
Okay.
I wasn't full in. They'd kind of lost me on some of the stuff, but there were still things that were grabbable.
Okay.
And Transformers wise, there's not a lot of cassettes here, but the other thing I didn't mention that's going big right now is Micro Machines, and that whole micro play pattern, is this is the first year of Polly Pocket.
Yeah. Is it in 89's Polly Pocket?
Polly Pocket, yeah.
God, I would have thought it was early 90s. Okay.
Yeah. So all that micro stuff is really starting to be huge to, real big. All the micro stuff is real big. And so Transformers really starts to dig into micro stuff as well.
It does. And so, reviewing a lot of the toys, and you might think that this would be an episode where Dan and I are like, oh, this is not cool. I mean, there's definitely some of those in this, but there's some really cool sets, especially clearly the Micro Machines play set inspired sets.
Yeah, and it's harder to talk about the stuff that you don't have the nostalgic attachment to, and that's why we like to have people on who absolutely were into it. Because if you weren't buying it and I wasn't buying it, it's like, what's happening in today's news? Let's become a politics podcast. There's always content there.
People would love to think of that. It's funny. I have this Tron thing. Did you see the new Tron movie yet?
I have not seen the new movie yet. No. I will see it at some point. I liked Legacy for what it was. I love the original. I watched the animated series, but I have not seen Ares yet.
This is, the Jared Leto of it all aside, it was Oh, really? It was just kind of like how Legacies, actually all the Trons, they're just like a vibe.
Sure,
And
sure.
the stories are never like that compelling of
Yeah, I
aside from
mean,
the
look,
concept.
as long as Tron is in it, there's no way I won't like it.
Um, anyway, I don't want to say anything,
Yeah, no, I
just that
know.
it was a good vibe, and the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack was good, and it was just it was good. It wasn't terrible. That's all I'll say. It was a
All
good
right.
but there were
That's
tanks.
one more soundbite for Jared Leto's reel. I, I think he's gotten that one before though.
What the
It wasn't terrible.
well, he's got a string of like put him in the lead and the franchise is dead.
Hey, Tron HasLab, 1,002 backers. It is
Wow,
over 10% as we record this.
it's gonna make it.
It has plenty of time. 35 days, man.
I think it's dead on the water in the water, not on the water, in the water. We'll see. Listen, I want it. Like
Hey.
we should have done Tron as like a little fun, to coincide with the movie. I guess it wouldn't have helped because nobody's seeing the movie. But
Yeah, this HasLab has 35 days left. We can slot Tron in right after this.
oh, you're right. Maybe that's what we should do.
Let's do it.
Because how much Tommy Tron? What is that? Like 1 year?
It's literally not going to take long. You might want to book a couple of guests. It's the light cycles and like 4 action figures.
Boom, we're ready to go.
It's Tron, Flynn, Sark, and then the like Sentinel guards or whatever they're called, Centurion Sentinels or whatever. Yeah,
the guy wearing hockey pads.
Like we might be able to cover every Tron thing that's ever been released in one episode. Diamond Select from like 3 years ago, whatever it was.
And then as a Spin Master.
Yeah,
I think it's a Spin Master. I think that'll be maybe we do that next. Tron, Allison, fire up the research engines. All right. Well, another property starting with T that has had far more success than our beloved Tron is Transformers. In 1989, still no animated show, even though it continued on in Japan. The comic series continued in 1989. Were you dabbling in that at all in 89 or not even?
No, I was never really into Transformers comics at any level. I didn't get into them until the IDW stuff. And that was really just for the covers.
Yeah. And then new brand and logo, which I did want to jump into that. There was one like good, it was for the where is he at? Starscream on cybertron.com. Very clever name. There's gonna be a lot of different references here because I literally was going through just to find the best pictures. But this was the new packaging with like gold and purple and I mean very GDL colors here, purple and teal. So I mean you can never beat the original packaging as we talked about earlier in this series. But thoughts on the change here?
I mean, it's fine. It's not, nothing could possibly be as iconic as that original packaging. Good to see them moving forward. Good to see them trying to push the brand into another generation. That artwork, that character art isn't that far removed, from what it was. You still see the figure, you still got your plastic window there, but it just doesn't. And it can't hit the same way that vintage packaging did because it can't be the first ever again,
Yep.
That said, the lettering on that Transformers logo it's a little roundy, it's a little soft, it doesn't feel as sharp as the original logo, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I don't love the gold. I don't love the gold, actually.
It's the gold. It has that like caffeine-free Coke thing.
Yeah, it's coming across to my eye as like sand or tan, desert sand mica. It's not. It doesn't pop.
So yeah, not as good there. All right. Well, we got a ton of things. Do you want to jump into the figures here?
Let's go.
All right. So let's kick things off with the Autobots, and we've got some new pretenders. And hey, how about a double header, two-headed pretender? It's what everybody's looking for. It's from transformersuniverse.com.
Hey, one of the clever things about this, I didn't own this as a kid. It wasn't something I purchased or collected, but
Yeah.
having been a dealer previously, I have owned this figure at
Oh,
a couple of
okay.
different points. Yeah. And I will always give it credit for, there are other lines that have two-headed characters. I think right off the top of my head, Masters of the Universe, too bad, right?
Yep.
I will always give this credit for having a two-headed helmet, which you don't see very often.
That's true. That's true because you had headbangers as well. The Toxic Crusader guy, he doesn't have a helmet. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know how it works. It seems like that helmet is melded,
It is.
but so robot wise, who knows? It probably separates just fine.
Yeah, but it's true. Like the whole, you lose the whole benefit of having two heads because you can't move them independently.
Oh yeah.
It's the human head robot shell thing that still doesn't work for me. When we get to the Decepticons, I think there's some really cool characters.
Yeah, and that's how it was last time. Yeah, for
exactly.
Sure.
But the little robot guy is kind of
and
cool.
yeah, look, fundamentally, there's nothing wrong with a little robot guy inside a bigger shell or whatever.
Yeah,
there are definitely other toy lines, other robot series that have used that concept. It's just a weird step for Transformers that my G1 brain, and I know this is still G1, but when I think G1, it's like those first 2-3 years. I was just like, nah, this ain't it. Not for me.
Does this? Oh, I'm trying to zoom in on. Does the face look like what's the Dracula from the Monsters?
Dracula from Monsters.
The grandpa guy from
Monsters. I don't know.
Oh, I think it's just Grandpa, isn't it?
I think it's Grandpa. Yeah, Grandpa Munster. I think it's Grandpa Munster. It has a very Grandpa Munster vibe to it. Yeah, and a sloppy paint on that one right there.
Man, if we were reviewing these back in 1980,
good God.
Just shove the Autobot sticker down there in his chest.
They used a pencil. They used an eraser from a pencil. Just jam it in there. What does he even turn into? He's a little ship.
Yeah, he's like a double.
That's a cool jet. I did that. Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of the little Transformers inside the Pokemon shows are good little robots.
Sure enough.
Robots.
Yeah, this is unboxing craze before it was a big deal, before YouTube existed.
Yeah, very true. Very true. All right, next up we got Longtooth. Again, it's not a human, and I really dig him.
Yeah, again, pulling that like Battle Beast vibe.
Yes. Like this, man, I'm here for.
That head is mammoth. That head is gigantic. It's not proportionate to the rest of the body.
No, and I think that's great. Like this looks like a cool toy.
I mean, if it's some just weird alien robotic suit thing that a robot's wearing, it doesn't matter. It's really more like a mascot costume than anything else. Right?
Well, I think this is the new Utah NHL team. This is their new mascot, I believe.
The Longtooths.
It's almost like if they did a crossovers where like mascot people and then Transformers was a crossover event.
That's it. You literally couldn't draw it up any better than that. Yeah.
Without
making them Beast Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just throw a little robot inside.
I love this though. This one I dig.
And what is he? Is he a little car?
Oh yeah, let's see.
Good thing you still had the tab open, Jay.
See, that is why.
That's why you're a professional. There's a little car with a face on it. I don't know what's going on there. It's like kind of a boat looking car. Yeah,
it is.
He's fun.
It's reminding me of something, and I don't know what yet, but it's cute.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's better than some of the other cars, like 87. All right, next up we got Pincher. And another human with an interesting face.
Is a very interesting face. And Pincher is a good name for the robot inside, but not for that guy. That's not a good name for that guy. Why is that guy's name Pincher? What is he pinching?
It's Walter Peck or something.
Pinching something.
Stupid.
I would love to know. I would love to know the Takara story behind this stuff. I would love to know if Hasbro pitched this to them, if they came up with it as their own sort of play pattern.
Yes.
And what the sort of guidelines were for what these human faces were going to look like and all of that stuff. That would be fascinating.
But like, this is cool.
Yeah, little Beast Wars guy, little
Mhm.
little Scorpion guy. Yeah. Man, just when Beast Wars happened for me, like I had no problem with Dinobots. I had no problem with Insecticons.
Yeah,
This guy wouldn't have bothered me. Like as long as the animal looked like a robot, my
sure.
brain was okay with it. And it's just
Yeah.
once you made that leap to now it has organic material on the outside, I was just like, I can't deal with that. This doesn't work.
Did you ever come around to it, or you still can't,
I
like
get it now. I get it now. I still just from a purely gut instinct kind of thing, I still prefer Grimlock as a robot dinosaur compared to Megatron as a dinosaur,
sure.
organic looking dinosaur.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. But no, and yeah, I think fun little robot here, and that closes out the Pretender Autobots. Then we've got classic Pretenders, which, if you don't know, if you're listening to this, it is Bumblebee. But if he was a human that
Yeah,
still
this
had,
is like when a show, like this is when like a game show was like really popular and it's been on for a while. And then the ratings start to go down, and then they start doing celebrity version of that game show, right? This is that. This is like, people aren't really going for the pretenders. Now it's Bumblebee and Grimlock. Yeah, that's what
I
this
was,
is.
I was gonna say, I thought you were thinking or going along the lines of, because this head for Bumblebee, it looks like Frank Welker to
It
me.
does. It really does. Yeah, for sure. It's so weird. Like he's got flesh head, but everything else is just like armor and bodysuit and whatever else. Like what a weird mishmash. I'm coming around on it. I'm starting to dig the whole aesthetic.
You are. It's
Just
just
the
like,
weirdness. I was just starting to be like, I don't know. It's weird enough. I dig it.
I think I'm a Pretenders guy
Yeah.
now.
We
But
said last time, like if this was its own line of toys, it would
this
have been cool.
Bumblebee looks great.
It looks better than the original Bumblebee.
Exactly.
Like that is Bumblebee's head, not
Yes.
whatever was on the original toy.
And it's, I mean, it's a little wonky on the proportions, but really, like, it's better
That
than
was the original. Yeah.
yeah. It's
That's
got more
acting
detail.
pose.
The headlights have little stickers.
It still looks like a Volkswagen Beetle,
Yeah. And then, yeah, in car mode,
like
looks like a Beetle.
off-road tires.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. He put his little gun on the hood there.
Mhm.
So the Kmart exclusives of these, they basically just released them as the robots. They didn't do the shells of these next ones that we're getting to the classic Pretender
Yeah,
versions. But again, this is a great little robot.
it really is. Yeah, for
And
sure.
here, yeah, we got side by side to the vintage one.
Yeah, that's a slightly different one
Oh, is that not the vintage? Oh,
because
because yeah, that's
the head's different.
head's
Yeah.
different. Yeah. Um, these images were using transformers-universe.com. Had some great pretenders, and here we got it scaled to the. God, I kind of just want this little Bumblebee. He looks great.
It's good. Yeah, I didn't know that the classic ones existed until years later. Like when I was actually selling toys as a
Mhm.
dealer, and I had the Grimlock one, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh shoot, this is a really nice little Grimlock robot. It actually
Yeah,
transforms into a dinosaur,
yeah.
which I think is coming up next.
I believe you're right, but it's kind of like, yeah, if they maybe would have marketed it less on the shells, and because this Grimlock
Yeah,
human is terrible.
yeah. This one is straight up Bill Belichick. Yeah, he just is. I can't. Other people have said he looks like something else. I can't see anything but Bill Belichick.
Pre or post Patriots, current UNC
All of it.
head coach, Bill check with the
Yeah.
22-year-old girl.
You need to buy, if you get this figure, you need a little cloth goods hoodie with the sleeves cut off. Just
Ah,
put it right over the bodysuit.
it really, I can't not see it
Yeah.
now. Let's give him a little headset. um, suit suit is great, but look at this little Grimlock.
He's great. He's great. He's adorable.
He's like, yeah, he's like Grimlock Jr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grimlock babies.
Yeah.
Nah,
The tail gun is always missing.
yeah.
That's the piece that is hard to find.
Look,
Look at that. It's like the little Godzillas in Godzilla 98.
yes. He's the cutest little Grimlock.
So much personality. But yeah, like where else are you gonna get like a little, it's not quite micro, but it's
No.
close to a micro
Yeah.
Grimlock, And if you didn't have the original Grimlock, there's a pretty good Grimlock for you.
Exactly. But then you like if you see it in packaging, it's just like it's kind of small and next to this weird dude, Bill Belichick dude. And so even if you're trying, the whole point to your point of doing this, like, okay, got to bring in the celebrity guests to. It's like, wait, I didn't know that was Grimlock in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's the thing, right? That's where your mind goes. Is like, is that supposed to be what he would look like if he was human? That's what he looks like. I don't know. I don't agree with this.
No.
Yeah, it's like a Futurama, right? The Bender becomes a human, and you're like,
Yes.
yeah, that's pretty much what Bender would look like as a human.
Yes.
That's not what Grimlock would look like.
If any aspiring artists out there want to take their own interpretation of what human Grimlock would look like, please submit it to to our Gmail.
And does Bill Belichick pretender shell there? Like, does Grimlock have more intelligence when he's a pretender? Or does he still talk like Grimlock, like me, Grimlock, king, like smash? Like,
I don't know. He doesn't look.
I don't know.
I'm not up on the same height too. It's just weird and squatty.
Yeah, there's got to be a story there.
There's definitely a story. Definitely a story. And so then we got my guy Jazz, who is like was a RoboCop ripoff kind of.
He looks like he's definitely got Space Cop vibes all over him. Yeah, for sure.
It's just the shell is just so that face.
Oof.
I'm sorry, that's not Jazz to me. It's not some stern white dude. It's not Jazz. But again, the little Jazz is cool.
He's great. I love the reinterpretation. Like they're still keeping it pretty close to what the original robot mode looks like in the original alt mode. Yep. But obviously this is like a 2-step, a 3-step changer.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
What we would call now like core class or something like that.
But the stickers on this thing are great.
Yeah, they went all out on that deco.
It literally looks just like a little. I love these headlight stickers. Ooh, I love that.
It says Porsche. It's branded.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Damn,
it's all there.
This is. Oh, look at this! That's a little Porsche.
So you don't have one of these?
I don't.
You're gonna have to get one.
I need one.
You don't need the shell. You just got to get the car.
I just needed the car. Okay, should we check to see how much they're going for?
It even says Martini on it. That's got to be some like custom label. They can't. That original.
No, that's the thing. Because that's the original one had that, didn't it?
Really? It said Martini on it.
I think so. Because they all had that. Because that was the livery of whatever that team was. Jazz Pretender.
There it is.
Let's see. Hey, $35.
You can get that cheaper at a show.
Probably.
Next toy show you're at. Next toy show, put it on your list. Next toy show.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not terrible. It's not terrible.
That looks like it doesn't have all the same stickers on it.
No, it does not. You're right. Like,
they might be ripped off.
Oh, fair. But
I don't know. I'm thinking those might be some
customs,
some custom labels.
People are like, you didn't know that those were custom?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think you're right because none of these in
right.
have it. But they still have. Well, no. See, this one has the little martini. Oh, it's fake though. It's just like.
Yeah. Still looks good.
I'm still here for it though.
Yeah.
But whoever made these custom stickers, I want some.
Well done.
All right, and then we got our Mega Pretenders. So in my research of these, I couldn't understand like what made them mega. They just have like more stuff attached to them. Well, anyway, we got Crossblades.
Well, I think does he transform?
No, he just has all these extra attachments.
Oh, so he's just got more bits to make a bigger alt mode.
Exactly. So then once you
so we got a little bit of Centurions almost kind of play pattern here, and so I don't know these.
Yeah, neither. I had no idea. I was like, what makes it mega? But my assumption, this is my guess, is you get all these extra bits that attach to the Pretender, and you can add them here.
To
make this cool chopper mode.
Yeah. Well, that even looks like it's just the bits by itself.
Yeah, I think just the bits. Only bits.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had any of those Mega Pretenders.
But it's still using the shell because that's his feet. So I guess
yeah. Kind
of transforms a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there is some transformability to the shell itself.
Which honestly, okay. So does that change? Would that make you more into pretenders if
Probably, yeah,
the
yeah,
pretender shell also transformed?
yeah. I need to see that from the bottom to see if the face is on the
It's
bottom.
probably there.
It looks like it's just kind of flipped down.
I think you're right.
Okay, so yeah, look, so the shell can transform with all the bits, and then
Mhm.
the interior robot can transform, and then they
Yeah,
can merge and be an even bigger thing.
yeah, he
So
covers his
yeah, it's
probably
just
his
pushing
face.
that whole gimmick one more step. Yeah,
Yeah. Which I'm down with. I dig
yeah.
that. I dig that. Um, and but yeah, all right. And then there's a this next
Vroom.
one. We've talked about this.
Crossblades and vroom.
We've talked about this with like later years where clearly in the boardroom they just gave up on names.
Yeah, yeah.
Vroom is one of those names. It goes Vroom. I just call it Vroom. Um,
That one's
space.
rough.
Space is awful.
That was rough. They put all the money and time into crossblades.
Yes, they did. This face.
They wanted two. We got to do two of these things.
The
Oh,
face reminds me of the blue fairy godmother from Sleeping Beauty. That's what it
oh,
reminds me of.
yeah.
I don't know what her name is.
Fairy godmother.
Yeah, fairy god. Is that fairy godmother? Is that what
It's
they
fairy
are?
godmother. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
This doesn't even look like it's from the same line as crossblades.
Are you sure it has the sticker right there?
Yeah, I don't know. Just the all everything about it just does not look as well thought out or as finished.
The car looks solid.
Sure, yeah,
The inside, the inner
yeah.
robot. Let's see what it looks like in car mode.
He's just kind of laying down.
Yeah.
That gun is doing a lot of work.
He's got a big record player on the top of him.
Yeah,
What is that?
yeah.
Um, yeah. Dang it. The robot mode. Oh, wait. Okay. So the shell turns into a motorcycle.
Sure, sure. And that's where they started from. How do we get a cool alt mode out of this shell? What can we do with this? And so they started from there.
Oh,
The
it's a
little car
little
becomes a sidecar.
sidecar. Okay, that's cute. But yeah, the
Or is
human.
he the rider? No, wait a minute. How many figures? Oh, that's a different figure. All right.
Yeah, these are
Yeah, okay, okay.
he added figures to
So
them.
yeah, the sidecar is part of the gear that is on the deluxe, and then the
Yeah.
little robot guy can ride it, and that's why he's got the different hip joint. They don't swing forward; they swing out to the side. Go back one more
Exactly. A
picture. Go
wave
back one more.
rider, I believe, is the one he put on there.
That's a different guy. Go back one more
Yeah.
picture.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, I thought there was a picture of him riding it.
There
There
you
it is. There it is. Yeah.
So I like the idea, but to your point, reverse
Yeah.
engineering it from the motorcycle made the human version just awful.
Yeah. The other one was a lot more effective. Crossblades was far more effective.
Yeah, agreed. But at least we have criticized a few of the motorcycles for being weirdly out of scale. This one is kind of scaled to the
It's
little
close. It's close. Yeah. So it looks like a little kid riding a motorcycle.
Whee! All right, and then we got the Ultra Pretenders. Skyhammer. I think these were the close images I have, but I believe he's missing some of the guns for these images. But he's got this big tank piece and then a little car guy, and then the pretender is inside of it's like a pretender in a pretender, I believe.
Yeah, it's a shellception. We're doing like shell former inside a shell former.
We're getting close to Limbo
Yeah,
Transformers.
What are the Russian dolls? This is a
Oh yeah, God, what are those called? I forget. But so
he looks very surprised. He's just as surprised as we are. He doesn't know what's going on.
I just don't.
Why does it need the human face? 99% of that thing is robot or car parts. Like, why does it have to have a human face?
I mean, I get that's the whole. I guess the point of the thing is that they can kind of walk among the world as human.
Sure, there's some comic storyline that explains it, I'm sure, but just from a strictly, I'm just taking it at face value for the toy.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
I agree, because if you put a robot face on this,
yeah,
I think it's so much better. Maybe I don't know. And then he opens up, and then he's got a robot inside of him. His robot's kind of cool, I guess. Oof.
Ew, yeah, that's not a good. That
No.
that is not the most effective fold in half transformation.
How do you make the legs look so?
No,
Like, it's
that's
literally
not.
just ass up.
That's all it is. Yeah.
If for those that listen to the show, literally it's just like what's it?
I don't know what yoga position that is,
I
but
don't know either.
just his knees are up. His knees are up by his shoulders, and he's just
Straight
staring
up
into the
like
sky. Yeah.
bombs away.
Yeah. He's driving with his bum hole, leading the way.
Because this isn't the first time there's been like a transformer that did that, right?
Sure not. No, yeah.
It's the sculpting of the legs, because he's kind of got this weird gait, even when he's in robot mode. That once he's in this just filled in half mode, it literally looks just like he's holding his legs up.
I think it looks better with the gun. I think it looks a little better with the gun.
But why does it have to be turned brown gold or whatever?
And so there he is. He's piloting the little ship, the shell ship.
Better. That's much
It's
better.
not bad. That looks okay.
I believe in this article he said the gold is that classic gold that breaks. So
yeah, it's got gold plastic syndrome.
Yep. So there you go. There's the Ultra.
Yeah, and that like a VTOL carrier ship thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But
I literally have never seen this before.
He's also, I mean, he's got very Optimus Prime coded colors too. So there you go, Sky Hammer. But I don't know if I'll ever get this image out of my head. All right. Let's move on to the Micromaster Patrols. So these are like 4 packs of little
yes
cars. Were you a fan of these guys? This is
yes.
So we've got components are Battle Patrol. So components are Big Shot, Flak, Sidetrack, and Sun Runner.
They're micro vehicles, so that was cool. Love the military theming here. Love that they were a set. You were getting a whole squad all together, just like with Micro Machines. You know, Micro Machines were usually packed. I can't remember if they were 4 or 5 to a little pack there, but there was always like a theme to them. You know, classic cars, hot rods, you know, whatever, American Muscle Machines. And this was sort of building on that, and they all transformed, and they all had individual identities, and they all fit right into your pocket while you were still at the store. I didn't have any money.
They're basically asking you to take them.
What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I can't get a job.
Well, you know, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think, maybe because like they were less popular, you were doing them a favor by stealing them. You know, they're actually giving them love.
They were very popular. I think.
Oh, really? Were they popular? Okay.
I think so.
I didn't have any of these, and I was buying Micro Machines. I had Micro Machines. I had a bunch of Micro Machines in '89. But I don't think I had any of
these. Like it's 4 totally distinct, unique sculpts. You know, there's no reuse there.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's no, it's not like monochromatic. Like they each got their own little.
Yeah. No, the only thing it's missing is, you know, nowadays you'd be like, well, you would expect them to be a combiner. You'd expect them all to form like another guy or something.
Honestly, like as I was looking, I was like, wait, these don't combine? Like, how do these not combine? They should combine.
Yeah.
But even still, really cute, great little guys. So that's the Battle Patrol. Then we got Off-Road Patrol. Did you have any of these guys?
I don't think I had these as a kid, but I've had them since. And I mean, God, talk about Micro Machines. Like they just look like Micro Machines.
They really do.
A little bigger. For those that don't know, they are bigger. Probably, I would say 2 or 3 times the size of a Micro Machine.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
They look about that size. Well,
little smaller than a GoBot, but bigger than a Micro Machine.
What about compared to like the original Bumblebee, like that size?
A little smaller than that. So they're more like those like micro spies or whatever, those ones that came packed in with the other ones. They're more in that range.
Okay.
They're just sort of more elaborate, more better colors, engineering, all that stuff.
Yep. Okay.
And no pullback feature.
Which, thank God. So we got high jump, mudslinger, tote, and powertrain.
Yeah.
So
little Ironhide looking guy there.
Oh, yeah. All right, and then we've got the race car patrol.
Yeah.
So these cliffb.com had the most
yeah, gotta get that Countach in there.
I know. Now, do you currently have this one?
I think I do somewhere. I think I have all 4 of these and all 4 of the military ones in a bin somewhere.
Again, I love the unique colors, and I love this robot mode of what is this? The Trans Am, maybe?
I think so. Is it? It's either Trans Am or Corvette or something like that. I don't know. Not enough of a car guy to know.
Actually, this could be like a little DeLorean kind of guy here.
For sure. And again, like the transformation is similar on these, but it's not all the same on every figure.
These are cool. These are good little guys here.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then that was Road Handler, Freewheeler, Swindler, and Tailspin. And then last but not least, we got the Rescue Patrol. So these are your fire trucks and I guess a little boat guy. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
Police car is very tall. He's a tall boy.
All legs. And this guy looks he's got a little Optimus Prime fire truck thing going on.
Yeah, and that's you can't put an ambulance and Transformers and not have Ratchet vibes.
Yes.
So you got a little Ratchet, you got a little Ironhide in the other set, you got a little Optimus fire truck here, you got all the stuff.
So Fix It, Red Hot, Sea Watch, and Stakeout.
Yep.
Yeah,
I thought these were great. I thought this was a great this was for me was a good direction for the brand to go in.
Yeah. No, I
it just
agree.
made sense.
Absolutely. And then we get to some of like the play set ones. There's just some really cool sets, some really cool toys. All right, so it's the Micromaster Patrols. Then we got the Micromaster Transports. And we've got Erector with Crane. This is from tfwiki.net. So you've got the little car that transforms, and he's got kind of like a Optimus Prime guy here. He's in yellow and gray, and so he's got his little cab that transforms into the robot, and then his his trailer turns into this cool battle station. What's your thoughts on Erector with Crane?
Yeah, I had one of these. This is not the one I had as a kid. I've had it since, and I thought it was again a great next step for the whole micro line, and fit in fine with Transformers as I understood them and liked them. And this alt mode of just sort of a crane, just a utilitarian kind of vehicle that turns into a battle station that the little robot can operate. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. This is like getting a free play set with with your toy.
Yeah. Like, and just all the ways you can play with it too. I think it's just so much fun. I wish I had this one because I just can like transport back to when I was a kid. Like, oh man, I could play with this for hours and hours.
Exactly. And it works with other figures. You got other Transformers. You could put them on there, have them, swap it out.
Yep. So this is a really nice one. And then we've got Overload. With this guy's very Ultra Magnus.
This is the one I had. I had this one because it felt like, oh, this is a little mini Optimus or mini Ultra Magnus, or even I can't remember. I think Huffer is the orange one, Pipes is the blue one. To me, this was like, oh, this is the next form of Pipes. He actually comes with. He's got a little bit better robot mode, and he comes with a trailer, and that trailer turns into a jet or a ship or whatever you want to call it. Anything. I was a sucker for anything that turned into a flying thing. So this for me was ideal. Yeah, if I could only have one of the two, it was this one.
Yeah, and I mean, especially because it's like, okay, it's kind of a convoy-esque assembly here. So you can imagine it being Optimus Prime 2 if you wanted to, I think. And this is a really cool set. Really cool set.
Jay's 1989 Transformers review. Everything just looks like Optimus Prime.
It's like
it looks like Optimus Prime.
Very Optimus coded. Maybe I'm just searching. I'm killing my father. I just want them to bring him back.
Scorpion. It's a scorpion. It doesn't. It's no connection to Optimus Prime.
It's a tractor trailer. How do I not call out Optimus connections? All right, and then these are the things I love. These Micromaster stations. So we got Hot House with the fire station. This was
I
my
mean, come
wheel.
on. Like, you can't, like, they're clearly looking at Micro Machines and
Yes.
saying, we got to steal that. That is hot right now. You could get those little foldable bricks of the city that you could assemble
That's
from
why I
Micro
had
Machines.
those.
Yeah,
Yes.
I loved them. They were amazing. Absolutely amazing toys.
And I'm kind of like, I never had one of these. Never. And I'm kind of ticked off because I had all those Micro Machine ones, those little square with
Yeah,
the little
yeah,
things
yeah.
on them and stuff. And I would have killed for these. Killed for them. I love these. And the colors are so good.
That says fire station, but it looks like a airplane car wash or something, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, this I don't know that I knew these existed as a kid, but I would have been all over this. I was probably too busy with it, like I said, with Micro Machines.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like they could have marketed these better. I just feel like I didn't know these existed. These should have been on like a billion commercials or something. I put them back to back to a Micro Machines commercial, and I'd be like, oh, that's a Micro Machine that transforms at every part. Like I want that one.
Yeah.
And it looks great. The colors are great.
Yeah, it's like a crawler or something. It's definitely got those like
Yeah, it's
tread
got
wheels on the
wheels.
side. Yeah.
It's like a rolling battle station.
Yeah, mobile artillery kind of thing. Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
Very cool.
All right, and then we've got Ironworks with Construction Station.
Yeah. That's even more fun.
Like, look at that. It's like a windmill and a little rocket launcher.
Tiny little crane. I mean, like I said, we talked about it at the top. Polly Pocket starts this year. Mighty Max is probably a couple years away.
Mighty Max is like,
I've got
for a while I was ticked off. I couldn't have.
My chart has Mighty Max starting in 92.
That
So
feels right. That feels right.
but this has huge Mighty Max vibes.
It does, and again, like I remember, like my parents wouldn't buy me Polly Pocket because the stupid boy girl thing. But I was just like, I want little little worlds to play in, and Micro Machines was what I guess I could do. But this is so much cooler because I mean, not to say Micro Machines aren't cool. Like I had so many hours playing Micro Machines, but you had a little person that you could play with too, and that was like the thing I was missing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically the little dollhouse
yeah.
vibe. That's what you got here. It's so cool.
All the little details, like you can see all the little like gas little cans and stuff,
Yeah.
like oil cans and just fun little details.
I love a sticker sheet that's like, oh, it's the ground. You have
right.
Yeah.
In it. Environment. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. So it's Ironworks and Construction Station. And then we've got Micromaster bases. So this is Ground Shaker with ATV. And it was tough to find kind of something that had all of it or all of it together. So this was TFW 2005. So this is it in kind of vehicle mode. So it's like a big kind of tank guy. And then his little base is these colors just are fun as hell.
Yeah. It's fun. A lot going on there. You got the overlap of playability. You could easily fit 2-3 figures. If you have, grab that military 4-pack and throw those guys in here, operate this whole battle system, or fight against it. I don't know who's Autobot and who's Decepticon here.
Yeah.
But just a ton of fun play and efficient storage and all of this stuff. GoBots, Transformers, it's all about that puzzle nature of these things, the putting it together, the opening it up and collapsing it, and having playability in all of those modes. Just a really well designed fun toy.
Yeah. So much fun there. All right, and then we got this one I thought was really cool, the Micromaster with rocket base. So it's
a lot going on there.
So much going on. It's like the G.I. Joe Defiance, but in
totally
like small scale. But you've got the rockets or the shuttle or whatever. You got a whole mobile launching pad. That's amazing in of itself. Like I would buy that just as a toy. And then the whole thing transforms in this huge like space station.
Yep.
With helipad and ramps and all sorts of good
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I would
This
have
is
killed
you're hitting the mask audience, Transformers,
Yes.
GoBots. This has got some Metroplex vibes, obviously. Little city opening up into a base. Star Wars had done micro stuff. They had their micro play sets at one point. It works so well. I would say the only probably fault of this one in particular is it only comes with one figure.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it needs 4 or 5.
Agreed.
And I
Agreed.
will say too, this also kind of harkens back to that sort of Diaclone era and the car robots and stuff where you had the little figures with the magnets on their feet. And
Mhm.
yeah, even Optimus, his trailer has like 3 places to sit and the cockpit for the repair station thing, and all Sunstreaker and all the Autobots, little places for those drivers to sit. This feels like that, except this guy also turns into a little car.
So good. So good. And God, I would have killed for this. I want to do price game for this episode. I'm curious like what this costs because
Mm.
like I wonder if it was really pricey and that's why my parents like didn't get me it, or I just don't know why I didn't see it because I would have been all
Hey,
over it.
you had Ghostbusters goggles on,
It's true.
Ecto
Ghostbusters
goggles.
and Turtles,
Yeah,
89 was, and
yeah.
Batman, like you just
Transformers didn't have a chance.
no, it just didn't. Like, I remember 'cause like KBs and stuff, they would have end caps of the Toy Biz Batman. It just was all Batman.
Well, and you only had so many tokens to spend,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
I've only got one birthday every year. I've only
Right.
got one Christmas every year. Like you've
Yep.
only got so many you only have so many magic Saturdays where you like just get a bonus thing for no reason, like
But, like, the rocket also becomes a part of the base. Like, this
Mhm.
thing looks so cool. Damn, really good, really good. All right, so that wraps up the Autobots. Now moving on to the Decepticons, and this is where pretenders get really cool from my perspective. Starting with Bird Brain. The pictures we're using here is from the Cybertron.com gallery. And this dude is just this gnarly looking buzzard.
Well, and so as we were talking with the micro vehicles, this
Mhm.
actually is a combiner.
True. Yeah, yeah.
So all of these little robots do
Yes.
combine into Monstructor.
Yep, yep. You're right. 100%. We'll look at him too.
Yeah,
Um,
these are weird because they are little guys. They are like little, almost little bit bigger than like a battle beast kind of thing. I've definitely owned these at one point or another, and they are just a little hard, rubbery kind of shell, and you just sort of plug the transformer in
into
like
the back.
brick mode
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
into the back of it.
They just look, and we'll look at the Monstructor, whatever his name is, in a second. But I just dig the design so
Mhm.
much. And then the little robots are cool. They got a little rhino dude.
Yeah, they are super fragile if you ever get your hands on
Oh,
these.
really?
The robots themselves, yeah, are super hard to get in very good condition. The shells are indestructible, but
Uh-huh. So cute. They're just cute little robots. Um, and then yeah, we just look at Monstructor real quick since we brought him up. So all the little bots combine to make this
the
little
most
combiner.
adorable little combiner
He's
ever.
so cute. Except is he doing middle fingers, flipping birds on
He
both
has a little
hands?
bit of a middle finger thing going there, yeah. And I don't know, you can see in that picture a lot of gold plastic on that.
Oh, okay, this
I've
thing will
had,
be
yeah, every single one of those I've had that is just like if you even try to turn the arm or
oof,
whatever, it just shreds. It
oof.
just whoosh, turns to dust.
I have they re-released this guy? Because like
I
they
don't know.
should.
Yeah.
Because I like him, he's very proportional for a combiner. Sometimes with combiners, it's very just kind of just misshapen or
Mhm,
asymmetrical or
mhm.
whatever. This one's very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Nice colors, lots of colors.
Exactly. Which I love it. I love a good pop of color. All right, going back to the main core here. We got Bristleback. Cool little, I guess what is it, like a turtle
Yeah,
thing?
they're kind of Pokemon-ish.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, literally, these could be Transformers pocket monsters.
You're
They're
right.
already called monsters.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
I think Pokemon's like 92.
I think 95 it comes out in Japan. 95?
96. Yeah, you're close.
Okay. I only know that because my youngest son Alex got really into like the Japanese pocket monsters. That's one of the main things he wanted in Japan was that version. And he's like learned at least the words that are in that game in Japanese because he preferred to play the Pocket Monsters game, not the Pokemon
Oh
game.
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
It's a Pokemon hipster.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a nature versus nurture thing, and I really haven't tried to impart any of this lifestyle onto my children.
Sure. Yeah.
But he is the one that is very much just like, no, I want the original thing. It's like, why do you care? It's like, no, just this means something to me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, son. Whatever gene that is.
Where did you learn this?
Yes.
I learned it from watching you.
But I really try to not, do that thing. We're like,
Yeah,
look
but
out,
you know,
bro, we're
it
gonna be
is.
collectors.
Yeah.
But sure enough,
He looks up to you. He loves you.
I know.
He just
Damn
like
it.
you.
Why? Don't
Doomed.
live like me. Don't follow in my footsteps.
Don't make the
No.
same mistakes I made.
Exactly. Be free. Be free of these. This lifestyle. It was a cute little robot guy. But to your point, if this gold shatters, like this guy's, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
And then we got Ice Pick. Like, I just love these little goobers, man.
Yeah, no, the monster shells are great. Like they are figures in and of themselves. Just
Yeah.
throw the Transformers out. You
So
could just collect those.
Are they you said they're kind of rubbery?
They're like a hard kind of rubber sort of thing. Like you could flex those arms a little bit if you wanted
Okay.
to. Not a lot, but
Sure.
they're not that hard plastic.
Mhm.
ABS, I don't know what the difference is between them.
Yeah.
But it's definitely that harder rubbery kind of.
That's cool. I love the colors.
Like some of them they'll be warped on the back so that like that square opening where you plug the transformer in, you kind of reshape it a little before you can jam the guy in there.
Gotcha. Maybe heat it up or something. And you got Scowl. This guy looks like what's those little was it not rock lords? What's the rocks that eat the little guys?
Rocks and bugs and things.
Yeah, is that rocks and bugs and things? And then what are the little guys called? Like
Mortals.
Yeah. I don't know. This guy kind of reminds me of I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's just so much fun. These are just a blast. And the little robots are cool.
It's got like a little dog face.
Yeah. A good little robot. Good little robot. And then you got Slog. Again, to your point, these are Pokemon. It's wild that like Pocket Monsters like got it before this or after this.
Yeah, you were so close. You were on the verge of greatness. Yeah.
It's close. Because they really do look like Pokemon. And then Wildfly. Can you see the designs? I mean, it's got some plastic cancer on this one, but
yeah, I mean, they look like if you had told me those were like Keshi monsters or quarter machine things that you could get, I'd be like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
They look like kaiju from Ultraman or something,
Yep.
Little SD kaiju.
And for proper pretenders, we've got. Is this like one of the more? This has to be one of the popular ones because he's a.
Oh yeah.
Skeleton, samurai.
Yes, 100%.
So bludgeon, and I could see why he looks freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, even Super 7 did him in the Transformers line.
He's just cool. Like I don't understand how you do this, and then you give us those weird old white dudes on the other side.
Belichick's,
Yeah, Bill Belichick's. Oops, all Belichick's on the other side of it. Like,
hey, I don't know. Maybe this is part of the story of the thing. Maybe like Terminators. They have organic flesh on the outside, and this is one where the Bill Belichick face is already melted off, and all it's got underneath is bone. Like we went a little too far with the organics on this one.
It's so cool.
So cool. A tank that has a robot, a skeleton samurai that has a robot tank inside of it. What?
That's badass. And the tank's a good little tank.
Yeah, you couldn't focus group something better to sell than that.
It's kind of a shame, like, this is year 2 of Pretenders, like, these couldn't be year 1, like, again, maybe there's no chance. They had no chance in the Turtles, Ghostbusters, Batmania,
Sure.
like, the late '80s or whatever, so maybe they didn't have a chance, but, like, this is a really good toy.
I would judge by its legacy that this was
True.
popular and has remained popular. This one,
Yeah,
at least in particular.
yeah. But it's like you had a slam dunk of a hit,
Hmm.
but this was, like, the outlier, not the I don't know, the
Yeah,
main
I mean, Octopunch is a pretty good one too.
Octopunch is really nice. Let's take a look at him.
Yeah, I mean, talk about doing some weird stuff. Yeah, like what is even going on there?
Yeah, but, like, his face in the little
It's not human. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's so cool.
yeah. That I dig. That turns heads.
Right? And it's just got a cool thing going on. It blows my mind. You had these 2, and then we'll get to the kinda the womp womp of the bunch, but, and for those who are listening yeah, I didn't realize the
There it
helmet
is.
came off. But he's like a octopus man, but he's wearing, like, one of those old-fashioned, like,
Bell diver
Victorian
helmets.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um, he looks great. The colors are great. And his show opens up. What's his little transformer? It's a crab. That's right. Yes, it's a crab.
a great looking crab.
Right? It's a good little crab.
Yeah, yeah.
And to your point, like much more fun kind of um uh what are we talking about? Not Beastmaster.
Alt mode.
What are the beast
Oh, yeah,
ones?
yeah, Beast Wars, like a Beast
Beast
Wars
Wars.
kind of, yeah, robot crab as opposed to looking like an organic crab.
And his little robot mode's fun too. Good toy. Good toy. And then we've got Stranglehold, who strangled any life left in the line.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks like he works at a delicatessen or something. He's got that like gung ho mustache or leather neck or whatever you want to. He definitely looks like he stumbled over from GI Joe and has been like wrestling Sergeant Slaughter or something. But he's got nunchucks.
Got nunchucks.
Yeah,
You want
showing a
a
lot of
pound of
skin.
boar's head?
He is showing a lot of skin.
A lot of skin.
Are those butt cheeks?
Oh, yeah, you're right, hold on. Let's
They're
see.
real round on the edges.
It's uh, oh my god. Yeah. What's that? Fudge. Burt Reynolds.
It's very Burt Reynolds. Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're inspired by the classic, was he like laying naked on a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on the fireplace or whatever?
That's weird. He's got like mechanical parts in his flesh there. And,
He
like, I don't
does
know.
his shoulder.
A weird thing.
It's so weird.
Like you just all of these, you expect him to walk up and just be like, "I am pretending to be a human," and everybody's like, "You're not doing it well. You are not succeeding."
I am a
Yeah.
human. Hello, fellow human. What are you wearing?
I
Sir, this
have
is a
my laser
Christmas.
gun and my nunchucks and my finned helmet and my spiked shoulder pads as I go to work at 7-Eleven. I don't
Uh, his little robot's fine.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
got a little dinosaur guy in there.
yeah,
Or rhino it's a rhinoceros, sorry.
rhino, yeah.
I thought it was a dinosaur.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, why not? But his robot, he's got a little head though. He's got little head syndrome on the robot.
Yeah, and he's got that we can't do anything with the rhinoceros
Mhm.
legs.
Yeah,
That doesn't look good.
no. Good colors though. I like the colors.
Yeah.
All right. And then we've got a classic pretender with Starscream. We showed him earlier with his packaging example. But again, I feel like with your center of attention on this shell, it takes away from, a cool classic smaller classic version of a iconic robot.
Agreed. Yeah.
But yeah, this one I feel like at least he's very smarmy to the Starscream personality. Does this match Starscream for you?
Sure enough. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
It's not whiny.
He looks more military guy. He's got that crew
Yeah.
cut going.
Weird.
And I don't know nothing about that body helmet. Any of it says Starscream to me.
They even use like the thing is he has an iconic color scheme that you could have used. I don't think it's present anywhere on the shell. Like I guess he got his wings attached to the back. But he's brown, teal, and gray.
Oh, he does have the little wings back there. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's it. You could have done the whole thing in this. I think that's another problem too, is you have for all of these classic modes, you have a classic look for the character, but when you're looking at this, it doesn't grab your attention at all. You got a little bit here with the Starscream in robot mode. But then when you look at, do we have a picture of him? Oh, we don't have the little plane. I'll try and find. I thought I had it in here. But yeah, I just feel like that was a missed opportunity. Let's see, Starscream, Pretenders, G1. So you're a big Seeker fan. I did want to get your perspective on him in Seeker mode. Here we go.
It's a cute little jet. It's fine for what it is. It's as good a jet as Grimlock is a dinosaur. I like his robot mode. His robot mode is great.
It's cute. He's the cutest out of all of the.
It works. It still has that same sort of like, canopy nose cone thing right in his chest. And it's definitely Starscream through the GoBot lens. Like if GoBots made a Starscream, that's what he would look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although he would actually look like Leader One, but whatever.
Yeah, in airplane mode. Pretty solid.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. And then we've got on the bad side, Mega Pretenders, we got Thunderwing. Which I believe is TF Source. There we go. I thought I had better pictures of Thunderwing, I thought. Hold on, let me look. Maybe I didn't put the link in. But were you a fan of Thunderwing as I try to get?
I don't know much about Thunderwing. I think I might have one of the classics, or I don't know, one of the later iterations of that character. I might actually have one of them. Generations. I might have that Generations one. Because he's got a pretty distinct design.
He does. And he's been, he's been done a few times, but yeah, here he is.
And the shell and the little guy are nicely coordinated, which doesn't happen.
No, like both work. And then even here, the ship is like very like F-Zero, I feel like.
Well, and both alt modes. So both robots kind of look alike, and then both alt modes kind of look alike.
Yeah.
They're nice echoes of each other.
Kind of looks like a eagle kind of thing. It's kind of neat. Yeah, I dig them. And then we've got the Ultra, that's the Pretender within a Pretender within a Pretender. With Roadblock.
Borrowing a G.I. Joe name, yeah.
And kind of it does feel G.I. Joe for some of these.
It really does, yeah.
And this one too. So it's like a bulldozer, and he opens up to the Pretender inside.
Which transforms.
Yep. He's got a cool vibe to him. He's got a little robot inside him, which I really dig his look.
I think he's got the same transformation as that other guy, where his
legs
just flip up.
I'm worried. We'll see in a second.
Okay, it's not as bad. It's not as bad.
That's tasteful.
Yeah. Far less lewd.
But I dig his face. He's got a cool kind of alien.
It's cute. He's cute. Yeah, there's not many Transformers you can say are cute. He's definitely cute.
He's got kind of like those aliens from Lilo and Stitch, kind of those guys. Kind of looks like them a little bit to me. But yeah, and then the shell transforms into this little guy, which looks it's kind of Batmobile kind of thing.
It's very like Batboat-ish.
Yeah. Like Schumacher for sure. Yeah, there you go. There's all.
Which is weird for that to come out of that tank.
Yes.
Right?
You're right
Bulldozer tank.
about, like, Thunderwing or whatever having more uniform.
Yeah, right.
And this
Yeah.
was where it's like, "What can we put in there?"
Yeah.
A bat boat. Um, and then, they have their own Micromaster patrols on the bad guy side. Airstrike Patrol, which I believe we had individual pictures of all of them. Did you have any of these? You dug the good guys side.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I think no, that's not the same one. But yeah, I definitely had these. Partially because that looks like a Cobra Rattler.
Yes.
And then one of the other ones in here is just a straight up F-14.
Yeah, which one's the F-14?
The gray one right there.
Oh, hold on, we'll go back. Well, we got this guy.
Well,
This
and so
guy's Night Raven.
that jet, it's very Night Raven-y, yeah, for sure. And that jet, I think, was in one of the play sets as well.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the same like head sculpt or whatever. It probably was.
And then we'll go back.
Whisper.
There you go.
Yeah, so that guy looks great.
Good little bots. Oh, oops, I wanted to go back here. I believe this one, sure.
There he is. What's his name? High Flight.
Yeah,
in fact, I think
Night Flight.
I think I have this one and the Rattler one in my drawer on the other side of this desk. Because at some point, I want to say when Maverick was announced as the Transformers crossover toy from like 2020 or 2021 or whatever that was, I had pulled together all my F-14 GoBots and Transformers and stuff, and this guy is definitely in that group.
So great. But yeah, no, another great set. And you got Sports Car Patrol, Blackjack, Detour, Hyperdrive, and Road Hugger. And yeah, they look great. I think we got close-ups of all of them from Cybertron. Really just very, very late. This is like a Ford probe.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not have been able to name that as anything. Looks like alien car to me. It looks like one of those Cybertronian cars to me.
I love that neon yellow too. And then we've got hold on. Yo. I don't know what that would be, but
I don't know. It just looks like a sedan or something.
Yeah.
Just like
great colors. So I love these colors. And then we'll do this next one here. We've got Blackjack. This is a Ford Mustang. That's this front looks like Ford Mustang, like a 5.0.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe. And then last but not least, we got our teal boy here, Hyperdrive. That's
I didn't have this set. I had the other set because they were more exotic cars.
Maybe this is the Ford Pro. Maybe it's like a Dodge Neon or Plymouth Neon. I dig them. I dig the color scheme a lot. So that's your Micromaster patrols for the Decepticons. And got Micromaster transports. I believe you talked about the aircraft carrier before. Is this the one you talked about that had a plane that went on it? Yeah.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on this one?
It's one that I absolutely would have had as a kid if I had known about it. I either wasn't paying attention, never saw it in store or what, but I absolutely would. It's a little F4 Phantom with an aircraft carrier. Come on, that's like my dad did that. That was my dad worked on Phantoms on carriers, so I would have 100% owned that.
Have you gotten them since?
No, it's one of those that I just because I didn't have it as a kid and didn't know about it then, and I never think to look for it.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Like, it's so weird, right? Like, it's like that robot can turn into a jet, but also he's got an aircraft carrier that can turn into a jet that he can ride on. Does it go faster than he can go?
Like, if his jet functions fail,
I guess,
his carrier can turn into another jet.
Yeah. Faster, higher, further, faster.
You're a jet all the way. And we got rough stuff with military what is he? Base or whatever. So the rough stuff is this little guy. And then he's got a little
truck, yeah.
Yeah, and he got a little base. He's so cute. It's like he's got a little lap bar.
Must be this tall to drive, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's super fun. It is very little kid in a carnival ride.
Yes.
All of them are. All of them.
Yes, absolutely. Because they literally put a lap bar in this.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yay! It's his arms are doing right there. But fun. That's fun.
Well, it's
And
so weird because that last one with the F4 Phantom was very clearly inspired by like a real aircraft and an aircraft carrier, but then all of the others are just like fantasy ships and fantasy designs and whatever parts they need to open up in whatever shapes.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, amazing. And then they have their own micromaster stations. This is Airwave with Airport. Again,
Oh,
like
cool. Yeah.
I don't care if it's good guy, bad guy, but this thing is awesome.
Yeah. That's that same F-14 mold too.
Yeah, and I love his little sticker, his little tail wing there.
Yep. Yep.
And I like that he's just like peekaboo.
Hello. Just hanging out inside this box.
So much fun. So much fun. And then we've got Grease Pit with gas station. I mean, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is Mask. This is Micro Machine.
Yeah. You're hitting all those notes. Look at all those missiles. That thing is kitted out. The little windows on the like convenience store, gas pumps. It's so good. The faux 3-dimensional interior space with the sticker doing all the work.
Yes. Pull on in. God, it's a great set. Great set. And the colors, God, the primary colors just pop. And then we've got the Micromaster bases. It was tough to find this one all together. I found this Reddit post from D. Lai on Reddit for the Skyhopper, a jet flying helicopter. That look at, he has his little rider.
Yeah, this little guy sitting in there.
And then it opens up into a pretty killer little battle station.
That kind of looks like the Transformers, the Autobot base from the cartoon.
Oh yeah,
just the sort of shape of it, crashed into the mountainside there. The arc.
Yeah, this part right here.
Got real arc vibes. Yeah,
looks good. I would have killed for this as a kid. I just had no idea. No idea it existed. Those colors look phenomenal. I should have been
like the more you have, the better the play feature.
Yeah. Yep. So that looks great. And then closing it out, there's the Kmart exclusive, but we kind of covered those already. But we've got the Micromaster Jet Command Center, which not quite as cool as the space station, but you got a Porsche, and then you've got like a space shuttle with like this cockpit on the back of it.
Yeah. Still, all of these are just doing great. And you could swap out. You want to put this car with the other one. You want to put the jet with this one. It all works.
So good.
And even if they don't all actually combine together, like, the Micro Machines playsets did, you just put them in proximity to each other.
So good. So good. And that really wraps that, because you had the Legend series at Kmart, which are just basically releasing the Pretenders for Bumblebee and Jazz and Grimlock and Starscream solo. So you wouldn't get the shell version of him. So yeah, and that wraps up 1989. I think a pretty darn good year. There's a lot of stuff I really dug, but just had no idea existed as a kid.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those years that if you'd have asked me, I would not have said that was a year that I kind of tucked back in and were like, oh, hey, there's actually some cool things happening here that I'm actually particularly interested. And at least that one vehicle, the truck that turned into the sort of jet ship thing, that was a purchase. That was one that was actually purchased, whereas the other ones were not as much technically purchased.
This podcast is so far the core tenet of this podcast.
Statute of limitations is long gone.
But I just knowing which ways did you pinch them back then?
Hey, look, I was just that much into toys that I was not going to let your human laws stand in my way.
All right. So Allison said she had the toughest time getting prices for some of these.
Okay.
And so she looked all over eBay, different things, just to try and find price tags and stuff, because very few, advertisements like, toy books, whatever, had them in their catalogs. Another reason why I probably didn't know existed. I couldn't circle it on a Christmas book or something. But so we got a couple prices, or 3 prices here. Micromaster Patrols, the ones that you said that you did
Okay.
not
Yep.
pay for. Any
No idea.
guesses?
No idea.
Nope. Do you want to make a guess?
I'm
Fancy
gonna
a guess?
say. I'm gonna say $3 per. We're gonna put it at $12.
Hold on. $6.99.
Jeez, man, that is nothing.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You
This
could
one,
scrape that much money together if you wanted to.
yeah, and this one breaks my heart. The Sky Stalker with Interstellar Shuttle. That's which one's that one? That's not the rocket base one, right? Which one was the cool rocket base? I'm blanking now.
That was Micromaster Jet Command Center, I think. Oh,
Okay,
no.
okay, so I have Countdown
Nope.
on Rocket Base. We have
Okay,
that, and then
that.
Sky Stalker with Interstellar Base. That's okay. That's the last of that was the one that was the Decepticon, but not as cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that one. How much do you think?
Countdown with Rocket Base. That's what you want.
That's I have that price, but Sky Stalker.
Oh, okay.
What do you think he was? How much did he cost?
I guess I'll go to 12 if the other one was 6, 7.
A little bit more, 22.25.
Jeez.
A little spendy. Countdown with Rocket Base. What do you think that one went for?
I'm gonna say, I guess 25, which seems so high now.
Much higher. Well, kind of much higher. 32.88. Which is
pulling up the inflation calculator.
32.88. So in 1989, oh shoot, that's why I didn't get that set.
Yeah,
$85.
Yeah, no way. That's not happening.
No way.
Yeah. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have even asked.
Yeah, there's no way.
Not needing a Nintendo.
Right?
Gonna spend that token on that. Get out of here.
Oh my goodness. But still, killer stuff. Shame. Well, it was just too expensive. That's why I never got it. There's no way my mom would have spent that much.
No. That's a whole wave of Ghostbusters.
Or like how many Micro Machines? Like Micro Machines are pretty cheap, I feel like, because I got those a lot, or at least those 4-packs. Anyway, that's an episode for another day. But that wraps up 1989 Transformers. Only 1 year left.
Thank goodness. I just I don't, unless hey, look, like I said, we got people just knocking the doors down trying to get on the show. So maybe we'll have somebody to wrap up in that last year. That just has a little bit more nostalgic attachment. Although this year was pretty strong for me.
It was good.
I had way more than I expected to.
Yeah, same. I didn't really I just really appreciated them as toys. But we'll close it out on the next episode. But big thanks to Allison Troy doing the research, pulling all this together. And yeah, should be fun to close out Transformers. And after that, I guess we'll dive into Tron.
Take a look.
See if we can maybe goose up.
I literally think we could do like everything, maybe not all the legacy stuff, but everything related to the first movie we could probably fit in one episode. Because there was quite a bit of legacy stuff put out, but maybe not. I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
I don't know either. Allison, I'm gonna text her right now. Allison. All right, well, that will do it. We'll see you all next time. Hasta luego and goodbye.
Later.